Hey everybody, I just wanted to kind of check in, give you guys kind of some more tips for these early on stages and some things that I kind of realized I didn't put in the last video. So one of the things I wanted to kind of put in that kind of you can see is pretty obvious here is you run out of space pretty fast. If I try to build the maximum amount of gold mines, which is 10, which is how many you want to always have in your base, you'll see I can only get up to a total of 7 right now. So with that, that means that I have to expand my area. And how you do that is you click on the surrounding area of your base, and you'll see these things that say unlock. Currently, it's only going to let me unlock this one that has a little exclamation mark. And then it'll bring you into these little island battles. With these island battles, you can just hit quick deploy. I don't think I've ever lost one of these. They're pretty simple and straightforward. And as you can see, they go pretty fast. There's not a lot to them. It's just you have to do a little fight to unlock the new area in your inside of your base. So now that I've won all 3 of them, it gives me a little prize, and you'll see I now have an extra area. A lot of times, as you unlock these, you will get more troops. You'll get troops that you are able to combine even more. And you'll see right now I have level 6 troops that I tried to make into 7, and there was an issue. So that's what we're going to actually tackle next. So at your command center, you'll see the flask above. You need to start upgrading these things. I kind of went over in a different video the order to upgrade, but I'll go over it again in this video. So the first thing you want to upgrade is your basic war room. That's kind of your first priority. Once you upgrade that, then you want to go to your merge gold mine, and then your unit types, and then your merge barracks. What I'm going to put down here is 3-1 because you want to upgrade these bottom build, barracks build, shipyard build, airbase only if you need to upgrade it to upgrade your merge barracks so that it's producing the top level troops as possible. The fastest way to gain combat power or CP in this game is to have the highest level troops you can for your level, and to have as many of them as you can. So how you're able to do that, and I will show you that now, is by having barracks. Now, right now, the troops, if I click on a troop, it trains in about half a second. I mean, it doesn't take long at all. I can make a lot of them really fast. Then you just merge them all, and so on and so forth. But say you're a higher level, and it takes a little longer to upgrade your level. So what you need to do for that is you need to come into your build tab, which is in the bottom left corner, hit build, and then you need to create another barracks and another one, and have a lot. And I can't tell you a specific number because there isn't one. And you want them to be maximum level. So just like with the troops, you'll see I just did that there really quick, but you just drag it over to the other one and it merges. So I'm going to drag this one over, merge it. So now I have 2 level 3s, which I can turn into a level 4. So now I'm going to make level 4 troops instead of level 1. So these troops would actually take a little longer. Still nothing that's that long, but you can just see that it goes a lot faster. I'm going to collect these quick. Hopefully it doesn't shoot me over anything. But as you start to get longer troops, what you're able to do is you're able to build troops with multiple places, and you'll see they kind of take up space. The more barracks you have, there is no limit on it, the faster you make troops. And then what you're able to do is, once you've created too many troops for the area, so let's kind of just max out my area quick. Okay, so you're seeing, if I click here right now, it's saying there's not enough room around. So that means my area is maxed. And I use 2 barracks to do that. So what I can do is I can click and hold on a barracks and delete it. So now I actually have room for 4 more troops. So what you can do is you can maximize as many barracks as you want, or shipyards or air bases, and then as you fill up your base, you're able to delete some to make room for more troops to be built. And what that allows you to do is make as many troops as possible as fast as possible. And what I was just showing you in the video is actually not how you want to build troops fast. I just did that to fill up my base as quickly as I could. How you want to build troops quickly is actually one at a time. Because if you build them more than one at a time, you are actually wasting time. And what I mean by that is that if you build more than one, you'll see it says training and it's just sitting there not actually training. It only trains one at a time. But if you had 2 barracks training one at a time, then you're going twice as fast and there's nothing waiting. So you got to kind of find the balance of what works. You could completely maximize your base and have enough room just to train 1 troop, and then delete barracks, and then do enough to train 1 troop, delete enough barracks so you can train 1 more troop, and keep going. That'd be the fastest way to maximize how many troops you have. Um, I kind of do a little half and half in my main base, but in this base, obviously everything trains so fast that that's not really an issue yet. So there's that. The next thing you need to know at this early level is there is no way to auto collect gold, so you actually have to manually go to your gold mines and click on the top of them. And that is how you collect your gold production. That goes with all gold. And these ones actually aren't even producing, so that goes with all gold. You have to manually click on them. And you can have up to 10 producing at one time. I suggest trying to get those 10 as fast as possible and get them to the highest level as possible, because gold is kind of what makes this game go around. And the faster you fix having a good, steady gold production, the better odds you will have. Now, for unlocking these areas, we're going to go back to that now. There's no specific order I suggest unlocking them in, but what I will suggest is trying to unlock the ones that kind of are more relevant to what you want to focus on. So early on in the game, you need to decide if you want to be Army, Navy, or Air Force. You can decide on a secondary one also, but I highly suggest, unless you're a spender, to focus on one main one and put all your eggs in one basket. Put everything you can, all your good components, all your good skills, all your hero shards into that area. This will allow you to be as strong as possible. Yes, it'll leave you vulnerable if you get attacked by your weakness, or if you get attacked while your main marches out. But that type of stuff is stuff you can there's other ways to prevent that, or other ways to kind of counter that without having to um, spread your resources too thin and just not maximize your strength. So with that, you want to decide which of those you want to maximize. If it's army or air, you want to try to unlock all these areas that are actually on the island. Don't worry about the water ones. Just try to unlock the ones that are actually on the island. If you are focusing on Navy, what you want to do is you want to try to unlock the ones that are the water. And you actually have to kind of fight your way to them to start unlocking them. And then once you start unlocking them, they go a lot faster. But that's just kind of how that works. The next thing I wanted to go over is the alliance, kind of the alliance functions. So in this alliance tab, you are able to do quite a bit of functions. You can mail to all if you're an R4 or R5. And what that does is it will literally, you can type your title, text, send it to everybody. You have the alliance help. So in here, you are able to hit this request button, and you're able to request any of these items. You have gold and experience. You have 4 gemstones, which can be used to craft components later on once you unlock the building. And then you have these stones, which get crafted into a random component chest, where it gives you a random level 1 or level 2 component. Up at the top, you'll see your points earned. So those are your alliance points, and you can only get up to 1,000 a day. So those are just a few things there. Here you have an alliance store where you're able to spend your alliance points. Some things I highly suggest is until you're level 80, or at least your gold mine merge is level 80, to focus on this gold mine merge plan and the general R&D. There's other things in here like the alliance moves and the moves and some shields that'll pop up, but the rest of the stuff in here you'll gather as you do dark forces and warhammers, and it's kind of not needed to purchase it in here with your points. Save those points for things that are more useful. Your alliance territory just shows where your fortresses are and how leveled up they are. It also allows you to donate to fortresses. So if you're early on in a game, you need to be donating to your fortresses to maximize your alliance area, because you do get boosts while you're in the alliance area. And I can show you the alliance area here. The alliance area is the blue line surrounding your base. So you can see it really good right here. The blue line that surrounds your base, when you're inside of it, you do get boosts. Very, they aren't huge boosts, but at the same time, you want to be able to um, obviously always be maximizing everything you get. And I wonder if I can find um, where the exact boosts are so I could tell you. I actually can't right now. I'll try to look for those, and if I find them, I'll post them in the comment section to this video. The next one is alliance gifts. Now, these are kind of something that a lot of people don't get as many of, and this is why I was saying to try to get into a big alliance or a very active alliance. So you can get up to 1,000 common gifts a day. This is going to be my way. You can get up to 1,000 common gifts in a day. It's a 24-hour period, and 1,000 of those. And what that allows is that allows you to get a lot of gifts. So you can collect these one by one. So if you click to claim, you'll collect it. Or you can collect all of them at once, and you'll see everything you get. So you'll see here I got keys and experience, which help unlock this top chest. I got 11 gold boxes, which is very nice. 43 training speed ups, 42 repair speed ups, and then 143 tech chests. That's all stuff that helps you grow, and it's all free for basically doing warhammers. That's the basis of where the common gifts come from. The gift up at the top is your alliance treasure. And what that is after collecting a certain number of keys as an alliance, so the more members you have that collect the common gifts, the more keys you get, the more of these top gifts you get. The higher level this is, the more gold you get. So that's another big thing. And then here you have your rare gifts. These gifts are from people purchasing packs. And they are alliance gifts. These ones give gems every time. So if you click collect, you'll see that we got 5 gems, experience keys, and another item. At the beginning of this, you actually saw that there was a button at the bottom that said claim times 10. So something that a lot of people don't realize is down here. In this area, a claims time 10 pops up once there's 10 of those rare gift chests. Right now, there's not 10 of them, so you would have to go through manually, one by one, and collect them. Oh, and look, somebody just dropped the 10th one in, so I could have showed you that 10 times. But we'll back out of that. Then you have the Alliance Droid button. This is a boss, kind of a Alliance boss that works. Basically, your goal is to try to beat him to get the rewards. Everybody's given one free donate a day. You have to be in an Alliance 24 hours before you can donate. Then once you guys have decided what level you want to fight, you can click summon, and then you would fight it. What it is it's an hour long, and you can attack it every 5 minutes. And you have to take out all the health to get the killing rewards. Every time you donate, though, you do get these donation rewards. So making sure you donate every day is very important. Say you guys get to a certain level that you want to defeat. Say you wanted to defeat it at level 34, but you know you can't defeat level 35. What you want to do is you want to actually pull all your forts away. So you can go into your alliance territory and you can actually pull your forts in so that nobody else can donate. So that's kind of a little secret that will help you manage to fight the droid that you want. Um, so there's that. In the bottom left hand corner, you have battle. And in here, you have an auto join. This button is really crucial to set up early on so that when you're not active or farming, your troops are doing what you need. So, what you want to do is you do not want to do all units at all, and you want to make sure these bottom three are all checked. So, you want to be at one unit, all three on the bottom. And what this will do is it'll send only one unit to each rally, either any of these rallies, whenever your turn in line comes up, and then it will automatically join for you so you get the rewards. You'll see I'm number 57 in line, so once there's been 57 other people, whether they have a march home or not, it checks. It'll throw me into the rally in number at spot 57. So there might be 40 people ahead of me that have no marches home. So really, I might be spot 17 in line, but it just goes off of who has their auto join turned on. You can hit refresh here to bring up and see if you have other rallies, and then you can hit the record here if you want to see what everybody's been attacking. You have settings down here. Not a lot here for anybody that's not the leader, honestly. That's kind of all leader stuff. You have members where you can see who your members are. You can see alliance applications, and you can see alliance rankings. In alliance rankings, it goes by combat power. And then you can go to contribution rankings, so you can see how many people are how much people are donating. Donating is really crucial to growing as an alliance, so everybody should be doing it. Then you can see the weekly amounts, and then the overall. So that's kind of how everything goes there. And then you have the droid, kind of the droid damage. So you have daily, weekly, and overall there also. Over in the FEAT, feat, that is not short for feature, just so everybody knows. I thought that for the longest time, but turns out it's just feat, kind of like you accomplished the feat. These are feats that you can accomplish to gain free rewards. So some of these things are, hey, you place down 4 fortresses, so you hit collect, and you get it. There's nothing beyond that. Once you get a feat, you can collect it. So I highly suggest, whenever these pop up, to collect them as soon as possible. They're free rewards. They don't give you experience. It's just the reward that you get. A lot of these we have completed already since I'm joining my old alliance, which is a higher power alliance. But in your new alliances, you guys will be working towards getting those. Other than that, I can't think of a lot of things that are kind of early on things that I wanted to show you. I wanted to make sure that I showed you unlocking the territories and collecting your own gold, kind of what to do when you upgrade, so the order that you do. And like I said, all you have to do to upgrade is click on the button and then hit research. I showed you merging, I showed you the alliance button, and then I think that's all for today. So I'm going to keep clicking through things. Next time you see my base, it'll be a lot more advanced because I kind of wanted to halt where it was before I went on too far. Here's one thing I do want to add for everybody joining a newer server. Up in these top right buttons, so you'll see the little fist, and then you'll see this clock looking button. These are your event tabs. I suggest looking through your event tabs for the simple fact that your guys' event tabs are going to be different than ours. I'm just getting the old server event tabs, whereas you guys will get a lot of new server events that are important. And with those, you want to make sure that you are doing everything you can to try to participate in those. It's not that you have to do well in them, but it's a good way to gain more rewards. There's also some events that will tell you to kill warhammers or kill dark horses. What I would suggest is doing the amount that it says. So if it says kill 10 warhammers, try to join 10 warhammers. Don't even try to waste your own vit on that. But if you have to waste your vit, do the 10 warhammers and don't do any more. If you do more, then you're kind of wasting it at the start. Or sorry, if you're doing more than 10 dark horses, you'd be wasting it at the start. So basically, you want to try to, like I said in the first video, up until about level 60, you want to be running dark horses. After level 60, you want to be, sorry, I said that backwards. Up until level 60, you want to be running warhammers. Past level 60, you want to be running dark horses. But if before level 60 you need to run dark horses for events, I would do the amount that you need and then go back to warhammers. And then the same thing with after level 60. If there's an event or a task where you need to run warhammers, I would do that. And then I would stop after you get the amount you need and go back to running dark horses. This is because a lot of these events, the rewards aren't worth maximizing. To sit there and keep grinding and grinding and grinding something where you actually will get more rewards if you kind of stick to the plan and don't get distracted by rewards that aren't worthy of wasting your vit. So I'm going to say it again because I've kind of probably confused you guys a couple times. So up until level 60, run Warhammers. After level 60, run Dark Horses. All right. So with that, I'm going to call this video wrap. I hope you have a great day and see ya.